So this is another Bullitt Mustang that I bought off of the salvage website, and it just arrived today. So I thought I'd make a video about it. I paid $2,300 for this car, and you can see it does have some damage on the front. Right here, if you look down here, you'll see that I removed this front spoiler. It was originally attached to the bumper, but it wasn't original, so I left it off the car. I pulled it off the car. You can see if you look right here, there's some scratches on the front, right there. That happened when the tow truck driver brought it to my house. He backed it up into my driveway, and it scratched the edge of my driveway. So I could have complained, but he's a friend of mine. I like the guy, and he didn't mean to do it. And I was gonna pull it off anyway because it's not original. So it just encouraged me to pull it off. And as you can see, the front end of the car, it was originally attached on the lower end there. So, like I said, it's not original. The brand name is right here. So whatever that brand name is right there, I'm not sure. But like I said, I didn't want it anyway. So, car is in not too bad a condition, really. Let's see. The hood is bent right here. You see the hood is bent, so the hood will need to be replaced. All these little markings that you see on here were put on there by I guess the insurance company when it was in the accident. And the little X marks were also placed on there, so the whole hood will just have to be replaced. It's just not worth it to probably repair it. I mean, it's pretty bad. You can see all the little dents and scratches on there. And it's bent up in the back here too. So, but the front bumper cover, this is nasty right here. That's going to have to be replaced. So this whole front bumper cover is going to have to be replaced. It's no good. The headlights, they work, but they're kind of faded. Probably have to replace them because the lenses look pretty bad. But overall, it's not a bad car. It's actually in pretty good condition. Let's see, I'll open up the hood here. Okay. There we go. So there's no major damage onto that I can see in the front end here. It's in pretty decent shape as far as the body goes. It doesn't look like it was pushed in or anything. The hood was bent, but I don't see any damage where the hood latch is. There's a plastic piece that goes over top of here, which I removed because it was interfering with this right here. So I pulled it off for now. I didn't throw it out. I just removed it temporarily. You can see this is the engine. This is Bullitt number 2213. This was made in 2008. There were about roughly 6,400 Bullits made altogether, so it's number 2213. It looks like everything's here. I don't see any problems with it's really dirty, but that's not a big deal. Looks like everything is under the hood is in good shape. I don't see anything missing. So here's the side. The wheels were not, I put those wheels on there last night because the wheels that were on there were way too low to the ground, and the car kept on bottoming out when I tried to drive it. So I can't, I had these old wheels. These are the original style wheels, but they're chrome, and so the Bullitt Mustangs came with like a dark color versus chrome. So they're the right shape and style, but just the wrong color. And I put them on there, and now the car doesn't bottom out anymore when I drive it. Over here, there's some body damage, which is pretty bad. So this is the hood, and this section right here were the worst parts of the car. So you can see right here, pretty bad. Right here, pushed in the body, all the X marks, everything. You can see where they marked it all up. The insurance people, I guess. And it comes really, unfortunately, I haven't been able to get underneath and look at it yet, but you see how close the tire comes to the wheel well here. The axle is not, something's broke underneath on the axle. So when I try to drive it, the axle slides back and forth. It moves back and forth. So unfortunately, something under the axle has been broken as well. But aside from this body damage, the axle and the hood, and this molding piece right here, it looks like it's in pretty good shape. I don't see too much else wrong with it. Here's the back of the car. You can see the bullets. The side over here. Like I said, these wheels were the wheels I put on there last night. And I don't really like these wheels, but they're, for right now, they're better than driving around with the other ones because I kept them bottoming out on my driveway, just scraping up the bottom of the car, and I don't want to damage it anymore. So I do have another set of wheels I could put on this car that are original that would make it look better. I just have to get some tires for them. That's the back, or side, I mean. And open up the inside. There's a lot of mess. Let me get this out of here. This is stuff I put in here. Let me get this out of here first. Okay, so the inside of the car, you see, is pretty messy. The guy who had it before, it looks like a slob, I guess. Seats look pretty good. The guy was a lottery player, so played the lottery. But the interior doesn't look too bad there. It really looks pretty clean. Passenger seat's not too bad. Driver's seat's a little nasty looking. You see the mess on the floor and everything. I'll go around the other side. So here's the driver's side. More mess. It's a messy car. And we go inside. You see the Bullitt steering wheel right there. And it starts up. Start it up here. That clicking sound you just heard was the plenum for the frost that's gone bad. It's not a big deal. So there's no error codes coming up yet. I ran the error codes, the engine, but there's nothing on there because the battery had died, so it didn't have anything on it. I'm not getting any seatbelt deployment warnings though. So airbag deployment. So the airbag here and on the other side and on the seats doesn't appear to have deployed. So that's a good thing right there. Pretty loud exhaust. And, looking at the exhaust underneath, looks like, let's take a look here real quick, see what we got. So that's the exhaust. I'm not seeing any mufflers on there, but I'm not 100% sure either. So looks like you might have pulled the mufflers off and that's why it's so loud. I'll go back up in front. Sounds pretty good. Don't hear any clicking or anything. And the coolant fan works pretty well. Sometimes these cars have problems with the radiator fan coming on. And interestingly enough, it has a Virginia Safety Inspection Approval sticker. It's only 6 months old. So this car 6 months ago was being driven on the road. I guess the accident occurred and then he stopped driving it. It looks pretty good. Sounds like it's got a lopey cam, almost like it has a high performance camshaft in there. I don't know if it does or not. It's overhead cam, so it'd have to have two of them. But it sounds, I'm gonna rev it up a little bit. For some reason, his cigarette lighter has an eject button. The radio does work, but unfortunately, let me shut this off. The radio works, but it was staying on, so I had to pull the fuse on it because it wouldn't turn off, and it was killing the battery when the car was off. So I disconnected the radio for now, but it does work. And there's a CD inside too. He forgot to take it out. Let's go back here. Go open up the trunk. All right, so here's the guy, as you can see, was a real messy slob. Junk all over the place. Into Dunkin' Donuts. He wrecked his car and they didn't even clean it out when he took it away. This is interesting right here. So this is the insurance this is what the insurance company had. So apparently the car was analyzed by Liberty Mutual on April 25th of this year at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And this is, they checked it out. I guess that's the original owner of the car, 2008 Mustang. And that's the time. So basically, I guess they looked at it and said the car was totaled, and that's when they sent it to a salvage yard. So it does need, like I said, it needs the work here and everything. But, and looking in the back here, you can see here's the piece that goes under the hood. So I can show you right here. This piece goes right here. I just temporarily, like I said, I temporarily took it off because it was kind of rubbing the wrong way. So I just have to fix that. It's not a big deal. Everything else looks pretty good. I have one more thing to show you. It's back here. This is another Black Bullitt by here, but I'm not going to show you that right now. These are the wheels that were on the car. And you can see they were very, very low profile tires. Looks like some of them might be okay. There's some scratch marks on there, so really dirty, rusty looking. This one's got some rust on it too. It's probably anyway. I had to pull these off only because the car was so low to the ground with these, and it just kept on bottoming out and touching the ground. But I pulled all 4 of them off. I'm going to save them. If they're any good, I might do something with them. But that's about it. So let's see. I'll give you a back view of the car. Like I said, it's not too bad. Surprisingly in much better shape than I thought it'd be. When I first saw it listed on the website, I thought it was going to be in much worse condition, but it's really not that bad of a car. So being a Bullitt Mustang, which is, there was only like 1,400 black ones made, it makes it kind of a rare car. But anyway, that's about it, and I'll see you later.